at 11:11 Pacific time, daily, or a little bit after, in regards to today. Um, I had a lot going on this morning with creating website stuff. And before I knew it, it was time to join you guys. So welcome back. Glad you're here. I'm going to wait a little bit more for everyone to join us. And what this channel is about connecting with your heart. It's about living the way of the heart. It's about connecting yourself to certain resonances to help elevate your own resonance, which elevates the cells of your body, the organs, the blood, everything. Hopefully you guys can see me okay. I'm a little bit in the sun and a little bit in the shadows today where I'm at. Hello, how you doing? Learning life content. Hiya, how you doing? And so yeah, I was really working the website stuff this morning, and I have this amazing opportunity. I met someone who has a venue and has the ability to record and to add music to different things. So we're gonna get together later today and see what kind of evolves from that, because I've been coming up with a few different affirmations for you guys. I've had a few of you interested and asking about, do I have any sleep affirmations? Is there anything to fall asleep to? Which I completely understand, because I was one of those people that had a hard time falling asleep, or I would fall asleep and I would wake up in the middle of the night. And usually I think that had to do with an anxiety of where I was at the time. So I really sought out different channels that could provide a way for me to sleep really easily. Hi, I'm doing great. Remind me where you're from, living life. So yeah, it's a big deal. And he had asked me, he's like, have you ever sang? And I was like, in the shower. I've sang in the shower. And I guess occasionally on here I've broken to a little tune. But yeah, that's something I can experiment with. There was like a little fear around it. Gosh, it's so professional, right? It's so professional. And what else? Oh, he also offered for me to do one of my lives in his studio. I don't know if that will work out for an 11:11 Pacific time, but maybe it's just a recording, and you get to see how different that is when you're like using the professional background, right? I get to see how different that is. I kind of had this thing come in about stage fright, which is strange, right? It's not even a big stage that you're on in this venue, but I was like, wow, I'm like on stage. Like people are watching me. And the other part of me is like, love, people are watching you all the time anyway, on a daily basis. People are watching you. So it's interesting to see how like these old fear patterns will resurface in life, right? You think you've worked through a lot of things, and then an old pattern will come in and you're like, what is that? Why am I afraid of that? Like, is there any fear behind that in general? My voice sounds a little like, is it all sexy and raspy? There's something happening. Hiya, Takero. How you doing? I'm just gonna really clear it. Sorry if that hurts your ears. What's up? Today, I was talking about the opportunities that I'm receiving, that I get to meet someone today and record some affirmations. So that might be completely without music, and then the ability to add music to it afterwards for all of you people that love that, and something you can fall asleep to. So I'll have a shorter version that's kind of like a 15-minute, 20-minute version that like as you wake up in the morning, like at a regular time, and you really want to get up and go, there will be affirmations for that, and then there'll be affirmations for when you fall asleep at night. So I'll be doing a version that I'll see if he can do a version that's like a couple hours, if it's helpful for you guys. Hey guys, how you doing? So, what's coming in today? I feel a little unprepared. I'm not going to kid you. Do you guys have any questions that pertain to energetics? Kind of how I got where I am today. We'll start off with that. I'm sorry if you hear the background noise. Part of the thing about being outside. Yesterday, we talked about kind of surrendering into what is. I was talking about the ups and downs of life and how it is I work through that. How I allow my nervous system to stay stabilized and not freak out. I'm not saying I don't have freak out times. There are times it looks a little different these days than it did in the past. It's definitely more of like a, I don't know what it would be called, kind of not edgy. I think I end up speaking a lot of things out loud to someone that's listening, and then clarity comes, solutions come, help comes, guidance comes. And that has to do for you guys too. That guidance will come when it's needed. Hi, how you doing? Taruna Pandita, hello. How you doing? Yes, love is universal. Namaste from India. Hello. I am currently in Sedona, Colorado. Did I just say Sedona, Colorado? I did. I just said that. I am in Sedona, Arizona. See what I mean? It's kind of one of those days. Yeah, I've had a few people tell me that I look like the actress from Spider-Man. Thank you. I really like her. I think she's really pretty. So yeah, I'm in Sedona, in the vortexes. I've gotten a chance to go to a place called Subway Cave. If you're feeling a call for Sedona, or you've thought, oh, I really want to go there, I will tell you that Frontier, non-affiliation, Frontier has some great flights at really low prices to like get here. You just kind of have to stay for a while. Sometimes that's a thing, like a week and a half. But you never know, right? So hello from India. Hi. I like that, Madame. Thank you for saying that. Hello, Madame. How you doing? Just saying hello to everyone here in the chat. Monsty Blink 12. Did I say your name correctly? Hello, Brazil. Hello, the person who's Indian. Hello, Spider-Man. Hello, all of you. Thank you for being here. Ayanaye. Ayanaye. Is that how you say your name? I have a name that I've been thinking of officially changing my name to, officially. And hello, Brazil. Jacques. And hi, Deacon. I'm just saying hello to people. I've never actually heard everybody's name before. Hello, Irishman. How much for my socks? You've never even seen my socks. Live YouTubes are unusual, I will say. So I'm in the Sedona vortex. Many vortexes, many guys, not just the one. And they're all places around the world that have these vortexes, but you know, the pyramids are the one that everybody thinks about a lot. And then you've got Mount Shasta. There are places in the Smoky Mountains, there are places in the Rocky Mountains. If you've ever gone for a hike and you happen upon some trees that look a bit twisty, maybe even bendy, like at the bottom. They're like bendy. There's something that you would almost see in like a Dr. Seuss book. You will find that those are energy points. And you can go and stand in those energy points, like maybe put your hands on the trees and really just connect with the land itself, with the trees, with the root system. You can expand your energetic roots into the root system of the land, and know that you are tapping into that grid, that crystalline grid system that exists as part of your body. A different reality. Yeah, if you've ever been Sedona, you might feel like it's a different reality. Thanks for the love. Thank you very much. So trees that, no, not necessarily grown around an obstacle, although that's really beautiful too. These trees, you'll notice that there'll be many trees that are completely straight up and down. Their trunks are straight up and down. And then there are certain areas where they're not. There are parts in Sedona when you're going on hikes where the bark will actually twist up, and those are points. In places like Shasta, you know, I have a friend that, you know, took me on a hike, and he would talk about that it's most likely the snow, like the weight of the snow pushing the bottom of the trunk, so it makes it kind of wavy and come back up. But if that were true, then all of the trunks would be wavy and coming back up. So what I've noticed is sometimes that's probably true, and other times they're an energy frequency in that area. And I talked to someone about this in Boulder, Colorado as well. She's noticed where she is, she's near something called the Star House. So if you ever get to Colorado and you're in that Boulder area, Boulder is one of those spiritual towns. And I had no idea. I lived there for 3 years. What I saw was like a lot of hippie action. And yeah, there are energetic points. I got to stand in a couple energetic points at this shungite room that I visited when I was in Boulder. Thank you for the compliments, guys. Very sweet. Where you worship nature. It's an interesting way to put it, worshiping nature. I guess you can worship many things. It has more to do with the connection to the consciousness. Not, when I think of the word worship, I think about giving your power away. And that could be old religious systems talking. In worship, a lot of the time there was a higher deity, higher than us. And through many religions, worship seemed to be more like giving away that power, depending on a savior to save you in some way or to change something in your life. So I would say more of a connection of consciousness to what you feel like connecting with, if that is nature. And like consciousness of the light, there's shadow as well, guys, right? That's where people get into different ways of working with the energies, right? There's the energy of the light and the energies of the shadow. And here in this world of duality, they kind of exist together. So we get the choice, we get the discernment to decide what we want to allow in our energetic field, basically. You know, we do this every day unconsciously. Like, what music are you listening to? What movies are you watching? What kind of food are you eating? What experiences are you purposely partaking in? Are they doing something for the expansion of your energy? Are they doing anything for the improvement of who you are? Of the amazing, great, wonderful, spectacular person that you are, the marvelous person you are. What feeds your soul? Exactly. What feeds your soul? Does anybody want to give me examples of what feeds your soul? Yeah, this is my regular voice. Something has occurred. I don't know when it started. I have an idea of when it started, but something has occurred with the voice, which is why I'm looking into recordings today to maybe produce some tracks that will be available on my site that can assist you guys with falling asleep, or something you want to hear when you wake up in the morning. Something that can give you a little pep in your step, right? All right. The God of Israel. Does the God of Israel have a name? I'm curious. The Word of God, the Holy Bible. The Bible. The Bible has so many wonderful attributes. I am really excited for when they actually add the parts that are missing. I'm really excited. If that interests you at all, look into that. There's like the Book of Thomas, but then there's all these other books that are in scripts that have actually been found, guys. They've actually been, what's it called? Not excavated, but, found, dug up, urns found and dug up. And I'm really excited for those to come more into the awareness of everybody. Let's see. The outdoors feeds your soul. All right. Do any of you connect with dragons, fairies? If you think you don't connect with any of these things and you're like, she's just talking nonsense about these connections, think about what you connected with when you were a child. Oftentimes there are ones we connect with as children for a time until our parents think, oh, they're too old for that. They need to grow up, and then they start kind of shattering those dreams. But somehow Santa Claus lives on, right? Santa Claus lives on until people are like 9 sometimes. And I'm not saying Santa Claus isn't real, by the way. There are many, many different dimensions, and there are many beings within those dimensions. All right, just taking a look here. What feeds your soul? Can you whisper my name slowly? I don't know if that's about energy. Someone did ask if I ever made ASMR available. It kind of weirded me out a little bit, guys, I'll be honest, when I first heard it. Maybe that's something that would be helpful for people. Maybe you can tell me how it's helpful if you listen to ASMR. Yeah, the Holy Spirit, the God Self, brings goodwill. Yes, it does. Let's see. Gets you in touch with what really matters, not seeking self. I have a little information on seeking self. Earlier in the path, I remember that there was like this crossroads because many times growing up in life, we are told not to be selfish, or we do something that someone doesn't like, doesn't appreciate, and they will call us selfish. And then we feel bad about ourselves. Then our self-worth goes down, right? The truth generally about self-care, self-love is different from being selfish. Usually those people that are like, wow, I can't believe they're so selfish, are kind of curious as to why those people are not doing what they want them to do. It can be like a sense of controlling as well. So there came a point where I got a little confused because I've always loved helping others. I've always liked being of help, of service to others. That's why having that background in hair and waxing was perfect for me, because I'm very artistic. I love to draw, or I used to draw, hasn't been for a while. And that was how I got through the sadness that I had for most of my life. Those of you who struggle with anxieties or depressions of sorts, I had like a lower form of that, like a not as intense, I will say, not as intense form of that. It's still lower because you're functioning in a lower vibration when you're in depression or sadness or guilt or shame or any of those ones that are not a part of love. That's where we function. And we don't always realize it. We think it's just a passing emotion. But really, somehow it's become a part of our lives, and it's hard to break out of that. So when I was functioning in those states, I drew a lot of art. I even went to art school and created pieces there that were they were deep. They were dark, but they weren't like stab you kind of dark. And I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed being able to release those emotions that I was having through the art, through the writing, through singing in the shower, right? Whatever way you have to release them that doesn't affect another person per se. And I guess art can affect another person, but you're not projecting it onto someone, like, say, anger. Maybe you're taking care of that on your own, like it's your own stuff. So as we circle back to the self, there became a crossroads. There was a crossroad where it was almost a timeline that was happening, just like there are like different portals. You know, we just went through the 2-2 portal on the 22nd, 222, 22nd of February. And you have these choices that arise where you're having the opportunity to choose something different, to release something in your life, or to go for something in your life. It seems like those are all the choices between the full moon and the new moon and whatever it is you want to follow. There's always choice in life. And so I was a little confused because there's free will and there's also divine will. And you're going to ask, love, well, what is the difference? Aren't they the same? And so when you're new to the spiritual path, the energetic path, there's very much starting to create healthy boundaries and to really pay attention to where your happiness lies. And sometimes that is at the expense of another person's happiness because they may want you to do something completely different than what you're doing. They might not understand, say like me, why I'm traveling the way I am, why I go when it makes no sense to leave. Could be financial, could be other things involved, but it makes no sense to go and leave. And I'll tell you, it's not necessarily a vacation when I do these things. I do have times where I feel like I'm on vacation, but there's like something else happening when I travel. And so to get back to like the self and honoring the self and free will versus divine will, free will allows you choice. And it's something that we've always had and that we've given away a lot every time we sign our signature on something. Every time a person's born and we sign that green birth certificate. That's something for you guys to look into at a different time. But look into what a secure party is. Some people say it's called sovereign citizen. Sometimes it's, there are different terms. Look them up. They're all different. And they all have very great attributes, and some of them have shadow sides. So when we give away these freedoms in our physical world, that's one thing, right? We also give them away in our personal relationships. We compromise instead of finding the middle way. If the middle way resonates with you, that is actually a way of the heart, and you can look into that. It has to do with Yeshua and the merry band of men and women, the 12 yet 24 apostles, because they all had a female counterpart. And the middle way, the way of non-compromising, would be the way of exploring the self of self-care. And there comes a point in our path where we're paying a little bit more attention now. We're combining the free will with divine will. And we're also, there's that word faith and trusting, and we're not trying to control the circumstances so much. We're still creating our realities. I'm still kind of wrapping my head around it, really, guys, because I had a person that I really loved in my life that kind of blew up some of that for me. I'll say it that way, and really made me question a lot of things as to where I was on the energetic path. And I like to say energetic path as opposed to spiritual path, because there are even, and this blew me away, there are even divisions among the spiritual path. And when I found that out, I was like, no, say it ain't so. Because I left religion. I left that whole concept behind because I knew that there was so much oneness between what everyone believed, that there was no separation between this God and that God. And, this is what I believe and this is what you believe, right? And I found it in the spiritual community, and it was a little saddening that I found this. I found it through a session that I had with someone actually in Sedona, where she was taking me through, and this is where discernment comes in, guys, and we kind of, along the way, discernment gets stronger. And she didn't have bad intentions, but I could tell that she was using very religious connotations, and after a while, when she was trying to have me admit something, I was like, whoa, no, no, I'm not going to admit that this is wrong or that is wrong. And I got to kind of see her true colors. So she was very much for the divine, and we are all for the divine, but we are also, we're melding the self-care, the self-love with the love that we have for all. I mean, I bring that feeling to you guys a lot when I tell you to connect with the trees and the land, and to connect and smile at that person that you walk by. Make eye contact, and eye contact doesn't have to be weird. It can merely mean when you make eye contact, it's like, I see you. You don't have to look away. It doesn't have to be strange. You can hold that gaze. And you can even ask that person, have we met before? Even though it's not weird, because you might have a sense that you've met before. There's a soul family connection that we all have, and it's not necessarily people that we're going to see on a day-to-day basis. Sometimes it is. Sometimes it's a very quick meeting of somebody. That quick connection that you're like, there's something there. Like, we have something there. And it's not a romantic connection. It's not a sexual connection, which is often misconstrued, guys. It's simply a soul connection that you have with that person. And it's the soul connection that we bring forth in our free will, in the divine will, in that self-care, that self-love that we're here for. All right, I'm just gonna see, I'm gonna check something really quick. Hold on, let me see if I can adjust. Nope, I can't adjust it. With the sun getting brighter, it's a little harder to see your comments because of the reflection of my face, like my face is in the screen. All right, hi Army guy, you were in the Army. So now are you on some sort of path that is different from the Army? I'm curious because I met some people that had been in the Navy and got married and then started going along their energetic path of who are they? What do they want to bring to the world? Yahweh. Yes, I'm familiar with Yahweh. Also translated into Jehovah. Is that true? I grew up in a JW relationship for a time. Had a great Bible background. It was wonderful. And the overall experience was good for me, unlike for some others. All right, someone's into dragons, kings, connecting with Christed consciousness, unicorns, connect with past lives. Okay, awesome. Okay, so what I have right now is a frequency in the background. Hopefully you guys can still see me. Just checking out the comments real quick. So, hello Brazil, how you doing? I don't have my normal setup. I left a whole bag behind, guys, so I'm just holding the phone. Thank you for being so patient with me. All right, so the frequency I have in the background is that of Archangel Raphael, actually. I got on here rather quickly and I'm like, am I gonna play something in the background? And I always like to bring a frequency, because even when you listen to my beautiful jibber jabber, there are codes within my voice. There seems to be something occurring with the frequency of my voice. I possibly, no matter what I talk about, I'm not exactly sure how it works. It's just something that's came to my enlightenment recently in the last year. And so what I do is I bring forth a frequency so that you have a chance to connect to your heart in that day. All right. In this frequency, I'm going to make sure here, so I give you the right information, is 432 hertz. Whole body regeneration. I will be participating in an Archangel Raphael class. There's someone named Kelly Kaladny, and she will be taking people through the resurrection code. We went through the death code in December, and that had to do with the end of the zodiac of the wood snake, and had to do with a renewal, a shedding, a renewal, a rebirth, if you want to call it, and we're moving into what is called the resurrection code. So I will know more about what that means. It has to do with the number 7. I know I'm drawn there for the number 7. And if that sounds resonant to you, when this recording is finished, which will be tomorrow morning, I will put that link down below. I have no affiliation, but I like to bring information to all of you and give you those opportunities. Hello, Costa Rica. New song out on their channel. Check out Nero Scarface. I don't know what kind of music you have, but you guys can use your own discernment. He's got a new song. She's got a new song. I can't tell because of the sunlight. All right, my guys. I'm going to take you through some breath work. We have a lot of comments. There's a lot of people here today. I love you. Hello. All right, my name is Love, and it is a pleasure to have you here. And what we're going to do right now is I'm going to take you through some breath work. I'm going to take you through just a place of centeredness that you can have in this day, this very busy, busy world of a day, so that you can get some quiet. So simply listen to my voice. If you're in a place to close your eyes, please do so. One hand on the heart, one hand on the belly, just below the navel. We'll connect both your divine feminine and masculine as one through the heart. And we'll balance your nervous system. We will see how long the music actually lasts, because I have a 10% battery. So it may cut out, but that's okay. For right now, hello, we're gonna breathe together. Are you ready? Blink, blink, blink. Are you ready? I'm doing marvelous today. All right, guys. So here we go. On your mark, get set. Let's breathe together. We're gonna breathe through the belly, and then we're gonna bring the breath all the way up to the chest, and we're gonna pause for a moment, and then we're gonna bring that breath all down the spine, back in through the belly, and we're gonna pause again. It's not that easy to do that, but give yourself some grace and pause where you can and breathe in where you can. You can follow along with me. You can do your own breath if you feel like you want to. It's all about you right now. This is why you're here. You're not here for me. Even though I love being able to connect with you guys in this way, you are here for you right now. So let's breathe. Breathe in. And release. Let all that air out of the belly, pushing the navel to the back of the spine, and hold. And breathe in. Hold. Smile. And release. Letting all the air out. Hold. And breathe in. Feel. Release. Letting all the air out. Hold. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. All the way out. And hold. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. Hold. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. Hold. Last one. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. And now just breathe normally. Notice your body. Feel. Notice any areas of your body that seem looser, more calm, more connected. And just continue breathing in and out, loving yourself. Your breath is bringing love to yourself. No one can do this action for you. And just as no one can do this action for you, your breath, the beating of your heart, your presence, your now is most valued. No one can do this for you, yet you are not alone. Feel our support. Feel our guidance. Feel God, Source, within you, radiating, bright, bright like the sun. Breathe in and breathe out. Your journey is your own, but is never alone. There are many here to assist you, both energetically as well as physically in this world. There are teams of people awaiting your participation. Many ways, many programs, many paths of ascension. Find that which resonates for you and choose you. There are many times in your world where you choose other. We are asking and letting you know that by choosing you, you do contribute to all. The love and the care that you provide for yourself, the nurturing that you provide for yourself, draws more of that energy towards you. And sometimes it is drawn by a romantic partner, by a wonderful friendship, by a quick happening upon a bus, a subway. The synchronicities will show up for you. There will be signs along the way that you are on the right path. Even when you feel you've fallen short, you can never fall short, my loves. There is no way to disappoint. That is merely a construct that you've been fed for a very long time. It is time to change your diet, your energetic diets, and pay attention to what helps you flourish and thrive and grow. What lets in the light to allow your foundations to grow big and strong. To have those energetic pathways run faster than they've ever run before. To jump higher over all bounds and know that you are sure-footed. We are here with you along the way. And this is what we simply ask, is to choose you. You are that God particle. You are an aspect of all that there is, of source energy. And there are aspects of you, different selves on different dimensions, traveling with you as you go. All will be well, dear ones. You see many things in the external. We want you to know what is coming in these following years. All will be well. We wish you to hold this. Continue to choose you as you move forward, and know that all is well. Can you say this? All is well. In your days, when confronted with different experiences, can your first thought come in and say, all is well? I don't have to know how. I don't have to know when. All is well. Because it surely is. Breathe in and breathe out. Feel the frequency of all is well. Smile into all is well. Feel. Feel within your heart, in the front, in the back. Feel the frequency up and down the spine. Your connection to the cosmos and the earth. Feel. Know all is well. Breathe in and breathe out. Feel the vibration. Feel it spreading out to your energetic field. Feel your energetic field expanding beyond your form and out into the world. You are this beacon of light. Radiate. Radiate these energies of love. Of a love like no other. Pass the words of love. This is what you are. This is who you are. You are beyond words, beyond interpretation. Breathe in and breathe out. Thank you for all that you have come here to do, to be, to bring. We thank you. Just breathe. Take a look around you. This just kind of helps ground you in, back into your physical bodies. No thinking, just noticing, observing, not giving anything a name. I'll have to re-listen to that later. Tomorrow is when this will be available. Tomorrow morning. Afternoon for some of you guys on the other side of the world. It was a pleasure to have you here with me. When I'm a moderator threshold moment, you'll be putting time out and you'll be blocked forever. I guess there's some people leaving comments of a strange nature, shall we call it, for this type of subject matter. I'm kind of curious, if one of you wants to volunteer to be my moderator, you can email me. I was gonna have somebody that I knew be a moderator for me, like that I knew physically, not just over lives. I was gonna kind of wait to be able to have my website up and have people either become a member or to buy those one-time, once-a-week type things to show up live on Zoom so that I could actually meet someone face-to-face. But I could, if a few of you are interested in moderation, yes, moderation of everything in life is good, then I will check into my emails. You would just simply, in a subject matter, put moderator. And what I'll do is we'll set up a time over Zoom and we can kind of get to know each other. In fact, it may be a group meeting. If I have a couple people that are interested in moderating for me, I don't think about it that much because I stay really present and I just kind of pay attention more to the comments that are having to do with the subject matter. And I try not to judge the other comments. It's kind of like a practice in patience for me, really. So if you would like to moderate for me, in some of my previous videos, you can check in the description, there are different links. Some had to do with donations because some people have asked about donating. But there is an email there, and you can go ahead and email me, and I will get a Zoom group together to just kind of talk to you guys and then kind of feel into what might be a good fit for a moderator. Maybe it's not just one, maybe it's more than one, because then someone can have a break, right? And that's kind of how community begins, right? As we meet together. So email me. Keep in mind that it's 11:11 Pacific time daily. So make sure that works with whatever time zone you're in. And I will put something together in that respect, just to create more of an honorable space for all those that do like to comment and stay within the subject matter. I'm realizing that it's important, and yes, please do. And please do join me again at 11:11 Pacific time tomorrow. It sounds like it's correct. Some of these may change because I am getting an opportunity to record some affirmations and to have them available. So if I'm not here, you know why. And I'll see you the next day at 11:11 Pacific time. And yeah, think about what came up today, what came through in that message. It feels very lovely still, and I can't quite grasp all the words that came through. But I know that they felt like really beautiful. So, as always, I am, we are one. One voice, one breath, one heart. And take all of this with you in your day and radiate it wherever you go. I love you, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Many blessings.